What's going on, everybody? John here again at Elkhorn Motors Ford, and today I'm going to talk about the new 2018 Ecosport. So this is a new line of small SUV for Ford, and it just came out this year. If you guys watched my last video, I did say I was going to go over a Explorer, but we just got these two Ecosports in, so I decided I'm going to do a little walk around on those today. Behind me here I have a 18 EcoSport Titanium, so that is the top of the line, and I also have a SES model. So there's 4 different models with the EcoSport: S, SE, SES, and Titanium. We do have an SE on the way, but right now I have a Titanium in black, and a new color for the EcoSport. I think it might be in a couple other models, but SES, this color is smoke. But yeah, want to do a little walk around on these. EcoSports is a smaller SUV than the Escape, so it is our smallest SUV on the Ford market right now. So right now I'm going to show you guys the Titanium. I'm going to show you guys the Titanium model, a little walk around here. It may not look, too much difference in size from the Escape, but it definitely is a lot smaller. Not as much leg room in the back seat, and the trunk is definitely smaller. Something that I'm definitely impressed with, though, is when I got in it. I'm about 6'1", and when I got in the front seat, I did not have any issues at all. I fit perfectly in it. The seats wrappy very nice. There's plenty of room in the front seat, which I was kind of not expecting, but couple cool little features that are a little different that you don't see every day. I believe Chevy has a vehicle like this. I think it's actually a Toyota. But anyway, back to this. Instead of the tailgate opening upwards, there's a little handle or a little button under here, and it actually opens like this. So a lot of people did not know that. I actually showed the vehicle to a couple people today, and that was kind of a new feature that they thought was kind of cool, especially if you're a taller person and the tailgate doesn't go up as high. Some people were talking about you could hit your head on that. So kind of a cool feature that it swings open like that. I know there's probably a couple people that absolutely hate that, but with this car kind of came from a different country. So that's kind of the feature with that. But there are smaller SUVs out there that Chevy and stuff made, so I think that's kind of the feature that Ford was going with. Now going into options real quick. Again, I don't like to make these videos too long because I know people can get bored of me talking, but people like to see these before they can, even have to walk into store. But 2 motors they make with these is a 1.0 liter with the EcoBoost, which are the turbos that I talked about in the other video, and a 2.0 liter EcoBoost. Now the S model, which is a base model, not a lot of features, not a lot of added on features. If you watch the Escape video that I made previously, it pretty much compares to that, where it's a base model, it's a cheap, good car, and you can't really add any options onto it. That comes with a 1.0 liter EcoBoost. Anytime you get 4-wheel drive in these, it does have to have the 2.0 in it. So the S model is a 1.0. You can't get it in 4-wheel drive, so that's that. The SE model you can get in front-wheel drive or 2-wheel drive. Now, you can't move motors around. If you go with a front-wheel drive, you will end up getting a 1.0. And if you go with the front 4-wheel drive, you will be getting the 2.0 liter with EcoBoost. So, but kind of a weird thing I caught today, and I wanted to check over this before I made this video, was that the SE model now you can get in front-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive. The SES model now you can only get in 4-wheel drive. So that's this guy right here is an SES, and you can only get that in 4-wheel drive. Then going up to the Titanium model, which is the black guy over there, you can get in front-wheel or 4-wheel drive. So kind of a little mix-up Ford did there. Not sure why they did that, but anyway, let's go over the Titanium here real quick first. Moving on into the inside, pretty much similar to the Escape. We do get full leather heated seats, and as you guys will see right there, the touchscreen is rather large and stands out, kind of like Audi and BMW and those higher price range vehicles. I actually kind of like this screen. When I was touching it, it's got a little different glass on the top, and it was a little more responsive, which I kind of liked. But anyway, this is kind of the inside of it. Let me get this started up here real quick. Kind of see, does have ambient lighting. You can see the lights right there, and then down there, there's some purple lights. And then you do have your AC and all that. You guys will see that this does have navigation in it. Navigation does come on the SE, SES, and Titanium model. Now moving over to the SES model, I was just going to do the Titanium model and do a walk around on that, but I did want to bring this SES in as it is a little different interior. Now it's pretty much identical to the Titanium that I just showed you guys, but it is partial leather, so the outside rim of the seat is going to have leather, and the middle is going to be cloth. You still get heated seats, but Ford did something a little different with this SES model, and this is kind of what it looks like. It's kind of like a sporty model, I think, is what they were going for with this SES. You know, having it just be four-wheel drive, it's the sportier model. They have these orange stripes going down. You notice the orange stitching and the orange plastic in here. Let me see if I can get some lights on here. So as you guys can see, it's pretty much identical to the Titanium, but with that orange stitching along with it in the back seat. Hopefully you guys can see that. So again, this is pretty much identical to that. Now, as far as added options go, I said in the S model you can't get any added options. There is no big touch screen. It is a little screen in the S model. But with the SE, let's see here now. They have a convenience package. I want to get this all right so you guys have the correct information and I'm not just throwing random stuff out at you. So I'm going to go over here to my book real quick and make sure I give you guys the correct information here. So in the SE model, you can add a convenience package, which then gives you you already get the Sync 3 with the big screen in the SE model, but you can add this convenience package, which gives you ambient lighting, blind spot monitoring, Sync Connect, which is where you can hook up your phone and remote start, lock, and unlock your vehicle from anywhere in the world, no matter where your vehicle is. And a lot of people seem to be liking that. So that's the convenience package on the SE. Along with the SES, there is also a convenience package. Now, along with another option on the SE, SES, and Titanium package, there is a cold weather package, which has been around with Fords for quite a while. It's in the Escape, if you guys have seen my Escape videos before on the 2018 Escape. Basically, that gives you heated seats, all-weather floor mats, heated mirrors, and then let me check to see if the EcoSport has a heated steering wheel. That I am not sure of. Let me double check here. So you do get that heated steering wheel with that cold weather package, and again, that's SE, SES, and Titanium model, so that's kind of nice there. With that convenience package, the SE and the SES and the Titanium models, you do get that bigger screen, but if you add that convenience package, you get a couple other things, the blind spot, the, sorry, brain fart here. So with the SE, SES, and Titanium, with that convenience package, sorry, let me rephrase this. With the SE and SES, you get the convenience package. With the Titanium, the only option you would get with that is the cold weather package. So the Titanium comes pretty well loaded right out the gate. The SE and SES model, you can add that convenience package to get the Sync Connect, get the blind spot. Ambient lighting is another feature in that package, and some outlet volts that you get with that. So again, these are the 2018 EcoSports, and here I have the SES and Titanium model that I did the walk around on, and I hope I covered everything. Like I said, there's not too many added options on each of these models. They're pretty spec'd out based to whatever one you want. If you don't want leather, you go back down to the SES and SE model. If you want leather, you'll have to move up to the Titanium, and then you kind of get all the bells and whistles. But again, this is Ford's newest, smallest SUV in our market right now in the Ford lineup. I want to thank you guys all for watching. Again, my name is John at Elkhorn Motors Ford. If you haven't seen my previous videos on the 2018 Escape, I also did Sync Connect, Android Play, all those other ones. Go back, check my videos out. I will have more to come, and I will be doing the new 18 Expedition we just got in. I will be doing walkovers on all our new lines of vehicles. So please, if you like these videos, like them, subscribe, leave some comments if you have any questions. If I messed up on anything, rat me out in the comments and let me know so I can correct myself for the next time. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you next time.